Hello there. It's been a very unsettled spell of weather across northwest Europe. It's also been rather disappointingly cool as well. Indications with high pressure building, things will quieten down into the weekend and you can see a good slice of fine weather. But it's these shower clouds that could be a bit of a nuisance yet again. As we go through the day, the heat of the day starts to develop. They'll become really quite widespread and quite heavy, thundery, possibly with some hail as well. Now to the east of that, a few scattered showers through Turkey, not looking too bad through mainland Greece, and southern half of the Balkans largely fine and dry on Friday. Central and southern Italy, along with much of the Mediterranean, fine and settled. It's inland that we'll start to see a few thundery downpours developing. A quieter story across the UK and into northern France, the Low Countries and Germany as we go through Friday. That'll be the theme for the start of the weekend as well. The showers just drift that little bit further east, so parts of Bulgaria, Romania and the Balkans seeing more intense thundery downpours for the start of the weekend. But elsewhere, there is a good slice of fine, dry weather to be had. And you can see this on the city forecast across much of northern and western Europe. Lots of blue sky and sunshine to look out for. Further east as well, despite a few scattered showers, it's a dry, settled story. And those showers in Moscow will be fairly isolated as well. That's it. Take care. Hello there. We're expecting some stormy weather again across the Ohio Valley, Central Appalachians and the Mid-Atlantic. And you can see quite clearly on the satellite picture the shower cloud that's really starting to gather. Now, showers or longer spells of rain, that is going to be pretty intense indeed, with rumbles of thunder, lightning and large hail as well as it drifts its way steadily eastwards. We've got a weather front moving across central parts of Canada into the northern plains, but elsewhere largely fine and quiet. Heat building across parts of Texas up into Oklahoma and Kansas over the next few days. Across British Columbia, a little bit of fair weather cloud and a few scattered showers, not amounting to too much. And really, once we move into Oregon, down into California, it's very pleasant indeed. And further inland, we'll see plenty of sunshine and plenty of heat. For San Francisco, it's a warming story, 21 degrees on Friday, up into the mid to high 20s perhaps for the start of the weekend. But let's take a look at that thundery downpours. As you can see, moving across eastern Canada, stretching down into Washington state and parts of New York state. And then they will start to tail off a little bit down into Tennessee and Georgia. A few isolated showers into Florida. But it's an improving weather story as those showers ease away. Sunshine returns through Friday and Saturday. Hello there. A forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean coming up shortly. But first of all, let's take a look at the satellite picture across South America. You can see where most of the weather action is at the moment, with a series of weather fronts waiting out in the wings to push in to southern Chile. And we will see some pretty windy weather with it as well. Now, further north of that, the recent rain has eased away, so it's a settled story across much of central and southern Brazil. Well, some heavier rain down through Costa Rica, Panama, stretching, as you can see, through parts of Venezuela and Colombia as well. Northern Brazil, fine and settled. We should see a high of 28 degrees in Rio de Janeiro through Thursday afternoon. A settled story as well through Uruguay, northern Argentina. Here's that wetter weather then I've already pointed out into the southern tip of Chile. Some rain and some strong winds likely for the next few days. So our city forecasts show generally a good deal of fine weather. Rain not really amounting to too much. We might see a little bit more rain at times into Buenos Aires. Mexico, a few scattered showers, nothing really amounting to too much. And then as we move down into Costa Rica and Panama, we'll see some sharper showers here. The Caribbean is fine and settled. Any showers fairly isolated. They won't last long. There'll be lengthy spells of sunshine following through as well. And the city forecast shows this quite nicely. Temperatures should peak perhaps into the mid-30s. Take care. Hello there. A forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly, but first of all, let's take a look at the satellite picture for Africa, which is picking up the shower cloud across the central region. Obviously, these showers will become more widespread as we go through the day and the heat starts to develop. And we'll see some heavier showers, I suspect, across the west coast and in through the Gulf of Guinea. Also looking at a weather front which is just going to brush the extreme south of Cape Town on Friday and bring some light rain. Nothing particularly significant, but any rain is welcome news really in this area. A few showers into Madagascar and also into northern Mozambique. So there's that rain in Cape Town, eases away from Saturday onwards. Elsewhere, we will see blue sky and sunshine into Johannesburg, but the blue sky, sunshine and heat, well, that can be found into Khartoum with temperatures into the low 40s. A little bit of fair weather cloud for Casablanca Monday into Tuesday. Now, across the Middle East, it's all about blue sky, sunshine and heat as well. But there is a localised shamal. It was there on Thursday. It's going to stay there through Friday as well. The temperatures not as extreme as they were earlier on in the week when they were brushing close to 50 Celsius. So that is certainly welcome news. The heat's still pretty oppressive. But that localised shamal could bring a little bit of poor visibility, maybe some lifted dust with just some showers into Turkey, drifting their way east, perhaps towards Georgia. Elsewhere, it stays hot, settled and sunny. Hello there. It was a delayed start to the monsoon and so far a pretty weak affair, but there are indications as we move into the early half of next week that it will start to intensify a little. Now you can see where the shower cloud is sitting at the moment, one through the Bay of Bengal, bringing some heavy rain into West Bengal, up into Bangladesh, also Myanmar. And over the next few days, we might see it creeping just that little bit further north into Maharashtra, and that could bring some heavier rain as well, particularly across that Kerala coastline. We'll see some wetter weather, the same too for Sri Lanka. Further north and west, it's a slightly drier and settled sunny story. In fact, in Ashtana, we'll see highs of 27 degrees, just a few isolated showers potentially threatening through Tashkent. And then as we push down into parts of Pakistan, it's hot and settled. New Delhi still seeing temperatures into the 40s. There's that monsoon rain that I was talking about. We're in the brighter colours denoting the intensity of the rain, so starting to strengthen a little with some heavier rainfall moving up through, as I say, West Bengal and Bangladesh. This is a story then for the city forecast. Over the next 5 days, we keep the threat of sharper thundery downpours into Mumbai and the same too into Colombo. Elsewhere, it's blue sky and sunshine continuing further north with just a few isolated showers in Chennai. Hello there. The local Mayu front in China that is a feature at this time of year has been causing all sorts of problems, hasn't it? And it's really in a stationary position across central China at the moment. It is drifting a little bit further north and south, but it's not moving very far at all. There are indications as we move into the early half of next week that will start to ease, but we've still got the potential for some heavy rains, as you can see by the brighter yellows and greens, and some sharper showers to the south of Japan as well. To the north of it, it's fine, settled and sunny. To the south, a few isolated showers, picking up some showers into Thailand and southern Vietnam as well. Not looking too bad across the Philippines, but need to point out this area of cloud and rain could become a storm into next week. Now, elsewhere, the city forecast shows a good deal of fine, dry weather to look out for the next 5 days. Let's take a look at Australia. It's all about high pressure at the moment, but there is a weather front starting to gather out into the west. Ahead of it, there'll be some strong and cool southerly winds, not particularly warm down into the southeast. And at the same time, we've got weather fronts threatening, bringing some sharper showers both to the north and the south island of New Zealand, and temperatures a little bit disappointing, really. Highs of 15 to 16 degrees. Now, elsewhere over the next few days, a threat of some sharper showers into Sydney. The rain eases, though, in Wellington.